Hey everybody, this is GlassDragon. Welcome to another episode of Team Battles. Again, thanks to Greg from the Heroes of the Storm Forum. Today we're going to be playing on Blackheart's Bay. And looking at our team composition, we have a Gazlo, an Illidan, Sonya, Falstad, and Vala versus a Sergeant Hammer, Stitches, Lily, Falstad, and Vala. So it's interesting looking at the two teams. Blue team has no support, but they do have Gazlo, who's probably going to be running the Merc camps. But they're definitely going to have a bit of a difficult time. Sonya can play a bit of a tank, although she's probably not the strongest, in my opinion, at least health-wise. So they're definitely going to be very heavily damaged focused. But we're going to see if Red team can compensate for any of that. So we're going to see if we see any early game battle next to this watchtower. Looks like Red team's playing a bit defensively. Blue team is on the watch out for that. We see an Illidan going in, doing a little bit of damage to Vala. Vala managing to vault away. And Stitches with the hook we see, grabbing Vala, but again, Vala leaps away or vaults away. So not too much, a little early game damage. It should be in the next 15 seconds that we see some chests pop up, so we're going to see what happens with that. Now we see Stitches and a Lily top lane, so that's going to be interesting. Not a lot of damage there, but they're definitely going to be pretty tough to kill if they play their cards right. And going down middle lane, we have a Vala and a Sergeant Hammer versus a Falstad and an Illidan. So a good bit of damage coming that way. We're going to see how much siege damage this Sergeant Hammer can do. It looks like he's taking a bit of a beating there, while Illidan looks like he's managing to grab some coins. Falstad is weak as a Sergeant Hammer, so they're going to need to be playing it a little bit safe. Illidan, definitely a good zoning character because he has that rush, that leap ability or that charge, able to keep those enemies at bay. It looks like he's going in. Falstad manages maybe to make it out. If he gets that hook on, which he does, Stitches manages to get that kill. Very well played. And we see a little bit of damage going here. Not anybody getting too low, but Sonya does go and manage to whirlwind around, getting a little bit of health. But makes it out safely. That was a nice stitch by hook. Nice hook by Stitches, getting all mixed up, and then Sonya goes down halfway through the gate. Blue team taking a couple of kills, or having a couple of deaths right around, and Red taking a couple of kills. We're seeing that another nice hook from Stitches, and we're seeing Sergeant Hammer doing exactly what she does best, just sitting back and raining down mercilessly. But she better get out of there using her mount ability. I'm not sure if she has it. There we go. She managed to use it just in time, getting a little bit of support from Lily. So looking down here, we see Gazlo is doing a fairly nice job pushing this lanes with his turret. I'm not sure what build we're going to be seeing from him, whether he's going to grab the Merc camps. And as you can see on this map, there are several locations, 6 in fact, to be able to do that. But he might be doing a little bit more of a build where he attempts to push this bot lane, which wouldn't be bad if he plays it right. So going mid, we don't see too much action going on. Top lane, everything's all quiet on the western front. Both teams have turned in 5, so they're pretty even in that regard, and blue team has managed to catch back up in the level aspect. So we're going to see if... oh, it looks like Gazlo, got taken down by Falstad. We definitely missed that one. It looks like Sergeant Hammers is pushing up, but Illidan is going to engage for sure. She sieged up at the wrong time. She might be able to get away, though, if she can boost away. Coming in from some help from Lily, definitely able to deter Illidan a little bit, keeping him back. So we see Falstad ready to engage. Might be able to grab this kill. Oh, but definitely barely misses with a hammer. We see some interesting sieges from this Sergeant Hammer here, so not sure what's up with that. It looks like Sonya instead manages to grab the Merc camp, so we're going to definitely see some nice pushing with the Merc camp as well as Gazlo there. Another engage coming up mid lane. Not sure what's going to be happening here. Interesting hook, managing to hit that tower from Stitches. But looks like the red team is definitely getting their money's worth out of this. Their specialist here, Sergeant Hammer, wreaking damage already. What is this? We have... Stitches managing to actually get the hero damage here. Sergeant Hammer wreaking up almost at 10,000 this close up, so that's pretty impressive. Vala's going to come in. Nice hook by Stitches. Falstad does go down. We see Vala manages to just slip by red team there. So blue team's definitely going to need to turn it around. Looks like they might with Sonya turning in. They only need one more. She has 2, so this is going to be exactly what blue team needs to turn the tides a little bit in this. So right now, red team hasn't been focusing too much on the coins, but they've just been focusing on pushing, which honestly, might be what they should do this time, seeing that they have the upper hand with that. A lot of AoE abilities coming from that with Sonya and Falstad as well as Stitches being able to push that back. and Sergeant Hammer. I said Sonya, I meant Sergeant Hammer. But anyway, so we see them, blue team being able to deter red, taking them back a little bit. Val is attempting just to push back this lane that's been pushing. Blue team down here, Gazlo being sneaky, also being targeted, but manages to knock down this whole gate, but he might be in for a rude awakening as this Falstad comes a little bit closer. Alright, doesn't look like Falstad's too confident in his abilities, so we see some chests popping up. Better grab that from red team. If they're smart, not sure what they're doing right now. It looks like they finally managed to turn around and grab that. I'm not sure if anybody's going to grab that that bottom chest, considering Falstad's all that's down there. Though he might be circling around. Alright, so they're going to manage to get all those. Oh, barely missed by that Stitches. It's going to be interesting seeing what they manage to do with this. They only need a few coins left, and they definitely have all that. Looks like they're going to manage to cap all the coins, actually. Blue team is definitely on their heels so far in the beginning of this match, so they're going to need to turn things around with that. Looks like they're turning it in. Actually, they just turned it in. Oh, just adding to the damage which blue has already been feeling for this whole game. So right now, it looks like they're going to try to see if they can surround this Vala. Vala's not sure what's going on. Looks like that was a nice vault behind before Stitches could slam. They manages to gank over on Gazlo. But Vala gets Sonya to come. Grab a little bit of defense for us. So it looks like red is going to start pushing this bottom lane, which is probably what they should do. Cannon fire destroying a little bit of this gate up top. Maybe being able to get this tower and well, but we'll see. So we got two half health heroes here. Got to be careful. Red team manages to get that to that 10 first. Using the heroic abilities, so we'll see what they're able to do. That we have a nice hook by Stitches. Oh, engorge, using that ability quite nicely, dumping him off by his teammates just to eliminate him, and that is definitely how you use that hook engorge combination. So very nice move by Stitches. I see, and it looks like Napalm was gotten by Sergeant Hammer, already using that earlier. So we'll see if she's able to use that pretty effectively, which is not a bad choice on this map. Sometimes with Sergeant Hammer, what I like to look for is a straight lane where you can just shoot your around the world shot. I think it's your BFG or BF gun is her other ultimate ability. So anyway, it looks like they're managed to take out that top. They might be going for this Merc camp. Might be engaging with some of the other heroes we have here. If they didn't see, I'm not sure. Well, if they don't know Sergeant Hammer was there now, they do now. Looks like Sergeant Hammer is safe. Oh, I'm not sure what happened. Looks like he got stuck. But very nice napalm by Sergeant Hammer there. And the great thing about that ability is it has such a low cooldown. You're able to use it constantly, and it just does such an enormous amount of damage over time. So definitely a good ability to use. Look like Sonya managed to grab, turn in a few extra coins and turn this battleship around. They're going to be pushing down and eliminating this fort mid. But we definitely see a pretty big red team push coming top lane. Wow, looks like they're probably going to be able to take down this gate, especially Sergeant Hammer just been wreaking this damage. Especially, oh, very nice. Looks like, oh, another engorge done by Stitches, trying to bring Falstad back, dumping him out. Might be able to grab that kill. Looks like all their eyes were turned to Falstad. Falstad's just having a bad day. Oh, looks like Vala overextended. Illidan managed to grab that kill. And, oh, will they get him? No, they won't. He manages to make it to the well in time. Looks like they're just doing incredible amounts of damage to this red team. But, looking bottom lane, blue manages to grab some of these Merc camps and is having a push of their own. Not sure if it's going to be a bit of a base race. It does look like Falstad, I believe, ported back and is trying to deter them. Vala's going to be spawning soon and probably help. There's Lily. They're probably going to be able to push this back, but that was quite a sneaky move by blue team, kind of using their team's attention to their advantage while they were focused on that top lane. Looks like Stitches managed to get overwhelmed there. Sergeant Hammer might be able to get it down. Just kind of trying to deter him a little bit with that napalm, but he might be able to get it down. Probably saving his Z or his mount ability just for that quick escape. So it looks like red team is now having to deal with some of this damage. They were almost having their forward attack, which is incredible considering they had the upper hand just a moment ago. So if we take this a little bit of downtime just to look at some of their talents, we see Gazlo getting his Robo Goblin, so he's going to be looking probably to grab some of those Merc camps like he has been, as well as we see Illidan getting the Hunt. Wrath of the Berserker by Sonya, which is an interesting choice considering most people usually get her leap ability instead. But it looks like this is pretty interesting. Obviously, we do know we have Gorge by Stitches, and he's been using that quite effectively. So I'm seeing some interesting builds here, and we'll see if they're utilized throughout the rest of this match. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of contact. Not sure Lily's going to be able to do anything. Illidan does use the hunt, manages to grab Lily, kind of hopping over him, using that a little bit of that body block. There we go. Oh, we see a nice ult by Vala, seeing if they can maybe deter this. Looks like they are being pushed back. We might see a double kill. We do see one kill. Illidan going on the aggressive side. And he does have to be careful. Not sure if he's going to be able to take down that Lily. Sergeant Hammer comes in to clean up. Oh, very nice. Illidan managed to avoid that napalm strike. Oh, but he does run in range of that tower. You definitely have to have that awareness. Not only map awareness, but just situational awareness as well. So very good turning the tides in that by red team. It looks like right now we have 13 coins by blue. Looks like they just turned some in. Nothing by red, so they're definitely going to need to hop on that, take advantage of that. Gazlo might be in for a rude awakening. We'll see if he can. Oh, he gets Gorge. Not looking good. Going to be popped out. Not really a great advantage to be able to put him out there, but he does run nonetheless and fall. Very good by Lily and Stitches. Lily's going to turn a little bit. We see Vala seeing if she can get some of this kill. Oh, grouped up with Falstad. Lily needs to be careful. Manages to turn to those 8 coins. We do see Falstad missing his ult there. It looks like Sonya's going to be in a bit of a trouble as red team groups around her. And goes down for the kill. Manages to get a double kill there. So this is looking very bad for blue team. Red team's almost gained that 17th level, but blue team is not far behind. Looks like Illidan was looking to grab that Merc camp, but nothing there. Ball's going to be trying to grab this, do a little bit more pushing bottom. I think they're going to want to exploit what they've already done, this opening they've created. As we can see, it looks like their red team's core is under attack already. So if they can exploit that a little bit more, definitely could be a quick victory. But red is going to try and counteract that by pushing a little bit bottom, it looks like, grabbing this Merc camp down here. It looks like Gazlo might be using his ult. If he can sneak up here, he's going to grab this top, considering that's a Merc camp build he does have. It wouldn't surprise me he'll be able to do this quick. And we'll see it all here with a little bit of help from Illidan. That golem should go down quite easily. Alright, red team did manage to grab this Merc camp down here. We're going to see a pretty big push coming up, and with no defense, they should be able to take this quite easily, this fort. So let's see, it looks like they might be heading up. Not sure if they know they're there. Well, they do now. Blue team is about to start this top push, hoping to create another lane, another moment of opportunity to be able to take advantage of that. So they're going to turn in those coins, getting close to that, but not quite getting it. They're going to need, if I'm correct, they're going to need 5 more. There we go, 5 more. I can do math. And there we go. Blue team takes that top lane. Looks like they're all going to converge. We're going to see a small team fight. They will need Sonya back there. Sonya does manage to grab that extra Merc camp. So we'll see if red can take this team fight without Sonya to interfere with them there. Looks like red team coming behind, trying to get him in a little bit of a pinch position. Falstad's going to be in a little bit of trouble, but it looks like Vala might be going down. She does ult at the last second. Stitches, with the slam, goes down. There are some extra coins lying around. Vala goes down. Stitch is going to try and avenge his partner. Gorge him, get him as close to the towers as he can. Didn't manage to get him inside. Illidan's going to be running for it, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to escape it. We have a nice kill. And the after effect by Sergeant Hammer would definitely bring him down. They definitely could have used Sonya on that, but it looks like Sonya and Falstad managed to go bottom, grab the coins, and turn those in to gain a little bit more bombardment, which is incredible because we see that red was initially taking the advantage here, but blue team with some nice maneuverability, gaining that bottom lane, opening that up, as well as really pushing that top lane, winning a couple of key team fights there, has managed to equal this up. So it's still it's any team's game right now. We do see the teams moving down, trying to grab some more coins and take down Sonya here. She does ult, but ultimately goes down, wasting her ultimate ability, the Wrath of the Berserker there. Alright, looks like Falstad might be in a bit of trouble. Lily as a support dealing lots of damage. Red team does come in at the wrong time for Falstad. Falstad does go down. We see Gazlo trying to make a run for it. Couldn't juke out of that one. Looks like they're managing to repel this, which they definitely need to focus on this. I think what red team is going to need to do is really focus on this bottom lane. Make sure that they control these Merc camps, because with Gazlo getting as big as he is coming into these, they're about to enter the 19th level. Gazlo is going to be an incredible problem for the red team grabbing those merc camps. So it looks like Illidan might be able to escape, latching onto one of the creeps there to boost his charge. So, oh, looks like Stitch has managed to gore, trying to get him in a position. He does dump him out. They do get him with that slam on the after effect. Very, very nice. Vala does manage to escape. So they're loaded up with coins. They're ready to visit the bank, cash their check in, and turn all that to see if they can again just gain that advantage like they had earlier. They don't want to lose that. Stitches looks like he's kind of farming a little bit of coins right there. Blue team still focusing on these merc camps, which the red team has for the most part been ignoring. We do see that they grab the cannons down bottoms. Looks like it probably will, or most certainly will, destroy this fort, and is going to start knocking down this center ring of towers in the center ring of their base. So we do see finally red is beginning to focus on these merc camps, kind of denying what Gazlo is going to be able to do, thus kind of eliminating his effectiveness in this game, which is definitely what they need to do, because without that, with the build that Gazlo, it appears that he's going, his team fight effectiveness is going to be drastically reduced with the ability. So it looks like blue team is going to be able to snag these merc camps in here. They were red team was pushed out of there. Falstad having to go back to heal. So it looks like they're going to do what they're doing, or what they've been doing most of the game, and charging this bottom lane. And if red team does not respond, we could see the end of the game soon. We'll see. They're managing, it looks like, to do a little bit. They'll probably deplete this shield before red team is able to react to it. We see an interesting ult by Falstad there. Alright, looks like with these merc camps bombarding, we do see red team finally responding. Blue team is running back. We might be able to see a kill. Oh, where's the napalm? Oh, Sergeant Hammer does siege up. Probably not the best place. Gazlo does go down. Falstad managing maybe to make it out of this. Red team does turn in those coins. Looks like Illidan and Sonya realize their teammates had it, and that's good. Having confidence in your teammates to get the job done so that you can accomplish other goals is huge, that teamwork. Sonya's going to be pushing this top lane here, trying to revert, at least push back, destroy this gate, it looks like. Might be able to go back and grab this merc camp if she has time, or if she has the ability to. Sergeant Hammers can be trying to push this middle lane. What they really need to do is what they actually just did, is open up one of these lanes and really just push it hard, causing some trouble for the blue team in these areas. Looks like right now they'll have almost, very close, but almost 2 lanes opening up for a blue team. This bottom lane looks to be the most well defended. So if they focus on these 2 red team, they might be able to pull out that win. We do see a merc camp capped by Sonya and Vala. Nice little teamwork there, as well as some coins being turned in by the red team, getting very close, or not very close, but at least, you know, upping the ante, turning in that gold, so that they might be able to get that soon. They're going to be grabbing this merc camp down bottom, definitely proving problematic for Gazlo, but it looks like Gazlo and Sonya, or excuse me, Vala and Sonya and Illidan might be able to grab this. They're probably waiting on Gazlo. I'm not sure where Gazlo is, actually. Nevertheless, looks like they're going to go on without him and take this golem, which will prove very problematic. Not sure if Lily managed to see it or if she's just scouting out, but she runs into a bad party. She did manage to spot them, though. Stitch is coming to help. Another interesting gorge. Misses the hook. Oh, there we go. Dumping out Vala. Vala using her ult. Lily's probably going to go down. It looks like her healing is going to keep her up. Will she be able to? She managed to outmaneuver him. They're having to retreat. In fact, Vala goes down, and Sonya, if Stitches can get this hook, which she does, they might be able to grab it, go down. A little help from Lily. That was a perfect counter to what could have been very problematic for the red team. They might be able to go back and capture this. Almost a complete team wipe. We see Vala managing to, excuse me, not Vala, Falstad managing to stay alive. So Falstad is all that stands between them. Oh, with a very nice, we see Vala go down. The other Falstad managed to just barely miss that, but he will capture the merc there. So we see if Falstad can spot this other Falstad. Getting a little lag from this recording, not sure why. Hopefully it goes away. There we go, it's clearing up a little bit. Looks like red team is going to be able to cap this without any problem. Falstad's going to come, see if he can catch a few of these coins to turn in. Especially while blue team is down, there's absolutely nothing they can do. Red team is definitely going to be able to take full advantage of these merc camps, while Gazlo has nothing to be able to use his abilities with, or use his abilities on. So it'll be interesting to see how how the blue team manages to counteract this. It looks like now they're having to deal with the problem red team had, which is some of the their creeps attacking their core. Red team's core is down to 44%, so if they can get a good push, if blue team gets a good push in there, it will be all over for red team. And red team is a level ahead, which gives them a slight advantage in this. And their team composition might be slightly better suited, at least for team fights, with Lily proving to heal and Stitches being able to take a lot of that damage. So this is going to be the moment of truth we find. We see the hunt used on Sergeant Hammer managing to body block with Illidan. Sergeant Hammer creates some space using his abilities. I'm not sure if he'll be able to come in with a nice old barely saving Sergeant Hammer in time. Lily has been one of the MVPs and one of the greatest supports right now. It's just with that healing ability, what she's been able to do to support her teammates. It's been amazing. Sergeant Hammer, as you can see, definitely expressing his gratitude for that. And they finally do manage to get the bombardment here. It's probably going to be able to take out these defenses. And really, with these defenses gone, red team doesn't, or excuse me, blue team doesn't stand much of a chance in defending, or at least it's going to be significantly harder compared to what it once was. It looks like we're seeing a bit of a team fight come on down here. It looks like red team is really trying to focus, or now they are at least, trying to focus on repelling a lot of this creep wave that has been wreaking so much damage for them. And I think one of the things blue team has been doing quite well is when red team's not paying attention, they just gradually getting a little bit more of a push, and so red team has to really focus on that for fear of losing the game. Looks like Falstat's having a little bit of connection problems here. We have a nice napalm down set by Sergeant Hammer. It looks like Sonya was called out in the open, does manage to go down. Not sure if they saw Gazlo, but now they do. Gazlo will be in a world of hurt if they turn around. It looks like they're turning in all their coins, about to ante up for yet another bombardment, which they have just received. This is bad news bear for blue team. If they do not change it right now, they most certainly will lose the game. The bombardment won't be enough, especially with this floor. It won't be enough to destroy the core here. It will be able to reduce it there probably to about 25 health. Blue team continues to fall. If we look at the team count here, we see 30 total kills for the red team and 10 for blue. Falstad might be able to go down. He does escape, but he is poisoned a little bit. Does manage to go down. No, he does. He does go down. He almost escaped there. With the bombardment here, it looks like it's going to be GG unless Val and Illidan are able to do something. Not sure if they will. Illidan definitely kind of playing on the edge there, waiting for an opening. But if he doesn't go in now, it looks like it might be game. We'll see if they can do anything in the next few seconds here. Illidan uses the hunt, but it looks like there's nothing they can do as well. Looks like it's a fall. There is a defeat down for the blue team. Very well earned victory by red team. Red team wins. Hey, if you guys like the video, feel free to comment and subscribe. I definitely would appreciate the support. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hey, I will see you all in the next video.